Hello chat, hello VOD viewers. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a good week. Hope you had a good Thursday. Akuda, you and Idrinel, how y'all doing? Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I was enjoying the sports ball. And the sports ball was very good. Alright, we're in a new city. Bunch of dead people. It's their whole thing, apparently. There was a book here I was supposed to read, as I recall. Yeah, that was quite a win. I mean, I have come in expecting the Knicks to win, but I'm still a little surprised they won the first game. It was a very impressive win. It was a really entertaining game. On Remembrance by Curious. When I was just 10 and 2 years of age, while exploring in the forest of Verdant, my brother and I stumbled upon a clearing full of fleeting starlights. That long extinct flower that bloomed just once a year. My brother stood smiling amid those flowers. In one smooth motion they rippled around him, each unfurling their petals in some ancient rhythm. Tiny droplets emitting a pale white light drifted upward like frozen tears. For a moment the whole forest seemed to be full of them, glittering in union, reflected in my brother's eyes. But this memory, like so many others, is little more than a dream. I can recount colorful prose, but further details escape me. What was the color of my brother's hair? What had his face really look like? What was his name? For all of us endless, Verdant exists in this dream state. We fill our memoirs with elegant prose, but we argue over the details. It has been hundreds of years since our lungs could swell with that sweet air, and between then and now, between Verdant and the realm of the endless, there is trauma that stains our minds like spilled ink. I can recall another memory of my brother. I see his face covered in blood. I see his mouth locked in a silent scream. I see raging fires reflected in his eyes. For that was the day I devoured his still living body. Jesus. If Verdant is our dream, the years of devouring are our nightmare. Though we stage plays and write novels of what happened then, few speak of our personal guilt. That hunger, that rage, that blood mist, the remembrance comes to us in pangs of sorrow. But there are yet others who deny its tragedy, who justify their hunger and their deeds with flimsy arguments. Those who would revive the cadaver crusades and see us feast upon flesh once more. Those who have allowed themselves to forget. So, reader, I beseech you, do not languish in the sweetness of your dreams if you are not willing to recall the horrors of your nightmares. We all carry a burden of guilt. To deny it is to relinquish the last shred of our humanity, and then we are truly lost. Yikes. The Endless lurks in the corner, keeping a watchful eye on the other patrons. Get lost, breather. You're not interested in what I'm selling. Maybe I am interested in what you're selling. He studies you a moment. Well, well. A mortal with a deviant appetite? Alright, listen up. Because I'll only say this once, and if you breathe a word of this to any of the Queen's lackeys, I'll see to it that you're next on the menu. So I'm a broker for sentient flesh, the thinkin' stuff. You see, most Endless feed on penitent Thaw's mindless meat. It's seen as more ethical than eating your kind. But I'll be damned if it doesn't taste like slop. So of course there's a black market for the stuff. So how about it, breather? Fancy a taste of your own kind? No, I want to see. Boo! Boo this game. Alright, I guess I've changed my mind. I have no choice. He chuckles. Thought as much, but remember, breather. You say anything about this and it'll be the last thing you say. What happened to my ability to roleplay? I never entered a mausoleum. Back when I was breathing so long ago, I knew I could never leave these trees. The air smelled so... well, I can't recall how the air smelled anymore, but it must have been good. So I dawdled and the mausoleums filled up. And the thing about being endless, see, is that the pain dulls everything. Anhedonia sets in, pleasure seeps away, and these old trees only mock me now. You have waited too long for the mausoleum, my friend, I think. Ah, the rotten coffin, my favorite haunt. The ghost looks quite pleased with itself. You dare not think how many times it has told that joke. Boo, boo. All right, I think we have. We're looking. This is one of our main missions. What's up, Ska Guy? Looking for the entombed one below the Castle of the Ribs in this town. And then we're looking for the Endless Duchess. I'm looking for the Duchess. Do you know her? The Duchess? She's hard to pin down, that one. Few folk have seen her since she came back from gallivanting around with pirates and mercenaries a few years back. Rumor has it she's holed up in her old family manor that sits on the southern edge of the Endless Realm. But good luck arranging a visit. She's a powerful cipher wizard and has a whole host of magical countermeasures to stop common plebes like us from wandering around her grounds. Can I ask you some questions? I reckon I've got the time. We've not been busy for a good century or so. Any work going? Not much work going outside the mausoleums, breather. Still, you could try visiting the Queen's Seneschal in the Castle of Ribs. Maybe she'd have use for someone with a working nervous system. Otherwise, there's the flesh farm on the ridge north of here. As far as I know, it's just Penitent Thaw and that underling of hers, so perhaps they could use a hand. Not sure I want to work on the flesh farm particularly. Doesn't strike me as too interesting. Alright, so we got the merchants. Ah, a breather. Welcome to the Moldy Cauldron. You're my first living customer in months. Or has it been years? Time flies when you're my age. I'm looking for the Duchess. Ah yes, everyone's heard of the Duchess. Only I don't think anyone's seen her in years. Last I heard, she was flying around with that crazy bunch of breathers. What were they called? The dull stars? The dim lights? Anyway, her family manor is to the south. If you're looking for her, I'd say I'd head there, but I hear the place is crawling with magical skeletons, so be careful. Shroom mine, rusty bow. Summoner's earring. A dangling earring in the shape of a skull carved from a piece of real bone. This macabre accessory grants power over the dead, allowing its wearer to summon an additional skeleton in battle. All right. And oh, a thinking cap. Plus 10 to lore. And slows the movement of nearby enemies. Variants of this spell were banned by the Inquisition after the inhabitants of an entire Bion university were slowed to a snail's pace for a year. All right. Grants power over the dead, allowing its wearer to summon an additional skeleton in battle. These sound intriguing. Thank you. Thank you. How does okay. Does your own skeleton add toward the count? Well, I hope not. That would reduce the utility significantly. Let's look for the other merchants, eh? Oh, this is the house for sale? No, I'm good. I've already got a house, thank you. Asking the hard-hitting questions about necromancy. If you summon your own skeleton, does that like remove it from your own body? Is it like how does that work exactly? Seems potentially dangerous. 1 coin. Why even bother? Oh good, a throwing knife. Hey! The portal. How the hell did I get over there, though? How in the hell? If we can get to that... Oh, it's across that bridge I just could... that we need to get put down somehow. That will complete that one quest of ours. I don't need a lore cap. My cap is full of lore already. What's my lore right now? 60, that's pretty beefy. A faded band of rejuvenation. This ring allows health to regenerate slowly based on the wearer's regen stat. A rare trinket indeed, damage from centuries of use has dulled the once potent enchantment. What am I stuck on? Bit of a dead end down here. Oh. I wonder how we get that bridge down. Probably from the other side. Although I guess that just begs the question. Oh wait, that's a different bridge. Well, we'll have to figure that out. Chad, I assume everyone saw the news. We have a release day for Tarnished Edition. What's up, Fanny? Corin Hairy Feet. That's a way worse name. Come on. Come on now. Hairy Feet. Don't be so reductive. Can I get a goddamn airship? Unfortunately, Breather, you won't get one without a writ of permission from Ryova. Man. I'm never gonna find this airship, I swear to God. Didn't Elden Ring release something like 4 years ago? Yes, but have you considered that in August, you can play it with 2 new starting classes, maybe like 4 new weapons, and 3 sets of horse armor? Bet you hadn't thought about that. More importantly, it has been strongly suggested to me that there will in fact be a balance patch. I find this hard to believe, but the people that have been saying this are people that I do trust, so... A more advanced thinking cap, this hat fairly hums with cipher as if bursting with ideas. All it needs is a brain to supply them to. Oh, too bad for me. It's more fashionable, too. It is the Switch 2 version, and... well, they're putting a new name on it for the consoles, but then you have to buy... if you already own Elden Ring, you have to buy the little DLC packet with the new stuff. It's not for... well, no. You don't have to buy... no. You don't have to buy... it's not going to be $80. It'll be like $5, Skull Guy. If you already own Elden Ring, it'll be like $5, I think, probably, if I was to make a guess. That's my best guess. Oh, look at that hat. That's exquisite. Arcanist hat, a veritable thinking crown. Practically an entire arcane education can be had just by popping this on your head. It's also devastatingly stylish. I concur. Bravo. God damn it, I need to upgrade this sword to the utmost importance. Yeah, if you had to buy the game all over again, that would be outrageous. Fortunately, that is not the case. The attraction for me, of course, is invigorated player base, new patch to experience, discuss, quarrel over, ultimately resign ourselves to or embrace. If you had to buy the game all over again, it would be a scholar situation. That would be fucked up. I would be very grumpy if they were doing that. But I'm not too proud to admit I'd probably still buy it. Interesting. There's no armorer or other vendor here. I'm excited though. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited about new balance patch. I'm excited about new players. I think it'll be a good time. A mortal traveler. Unusual to see one of your kind within the realm of the endless. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the castle of Ribs. Pray tell, my friend, what brings you to our kingdom? The Seneschal. Insatiable curiosity. Sort of. I am familiar with that drive to discover, that raw, unbidden need to know what lies beyond the horizon. I traveled a little my own youth, you know, some many hundreds of years ago when I had a beating heart. The sky realms were very different then, let me tell you. How were they different? Well, this was only a century after the world rend. Everything was in a state of flux. Every day, new kingdoms were blossoming and dying like winter roses. And the wonders? Why, of course. Have you ever seen a god? Yes, I have. There's one outside my window in Hollowtown. I saw one once drifting through the fog, as vast as a mountain. Dozens of eyes, each as bright and round as the moon. When I saw it, I opened my mouth and the most beautiful hymn spilled out. I can't sing under normal circumstances, but my voice was filled like honey and thunder that day. Voice was filled like honey and thunder is a pretty nice line, too. And the horrors? I would rather not recall such things, but I saw an entire town consumed in silver flames while laughing priests circled above like vultures. I saw a conscriptor harvester pulling screaming men into its maw and turning them into mindless engines of war. I saw a library whale pulled slowly apart by iron hooks and butcher archivists scrabbling through its guts for forgotten tomes. The writing is really good, yeah. Can you remember what caused the world rend? I never knew what caused it, but I remember the searing flash that stained the sky. I remember the impact which shook our tombs and scattered the islands. Back then, the Endless were one of the few peoples in the Sky Realms. It got a lot more credit after that, with all the refugees. Do you have any theories about the Entombed One? Ah, yes. Have you experienced one of the recent earthquakes? A terrible business. I have reason to believe that the Entombed One is the lingering specter of the Hooded King, getting his revenge on the kingdom that left him for dead. Someone needs to find him and persuade him to abandon his vendetta, by force if necessary. I can try. You would do that. I would be in your debt. Here, take this. Okay. It's a key to the crypt beneath the castle. Sir, you trust me much too quickly. This is much too... I mean, maybe you just know I'm going to die. I don't know. The Entombed One is somewhere down there. Okay, I mean, that's it? I also seek an audience with the Queen of Silver. Alas, the Queen isn't accepting visitors at this time. Or at any time, really. She is withdrawn. Most days she will speak to me, and me alone. Perhaps I can put her in a better mood. I doubt it, but I suppose I have nothing to lose by letting you try. This guy is not hard to persuade. I don't even have, do we even have my charming cap on? If you can raise her out of her depression, I will be, without exaggeration, eternally grateful. The Seneschal stands aside, allowing you passage deeper into the Castle of Ribs. He didn't really stop me. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I do have it on. Maybe he was just entranced. As the Queen Caster gazes upon you, you are overcome with a wave of melancholy so profound it almost drives you to your knees. Oh. Hello. I am afraid I am not receiving visitors at the moment. Please talk to my Seneschal. He will attend to you faithfully. What seems to be the matter, Your Majesty? I mean, is this a charming sentence? This does not seem to be all that charming to me, but we will try it. Ragged lips peel back from long yellow teeth. She seems to be attempting a smile. You are a curious one, aren't you? But I can assure you there is nothing out of the ordinary. Put quite simply, I am feeling the same as I did yesterday, and the same as I will tomorrow. 200 years ago, you would have found me in the same castle, in this same seat, feeling the same as I do now. That's awful. I have adjusted to it. I exist now in tranquility, and have no desire for your pity. I have many questions, Your Majesty. Oh, good. What do you know about the Entombed One? I believe it is my father. After the ritual to grant him immortality went wrong, he fled beneath the castle and got lost within the twisting passages. Shouldn't you do something? Do what? Send guards down there? I have done so. They do not return. Go down there myself? Never. I cannot bear to see him again. Paradoxical Peace has redeemed PNG Cognito. Are you sure it's him? I know it in my bones. What if I went down there and tried to stop him from shaking the island apart? You're welcome to try. I believe my Seneschal has the key, but I don't expect you to succeed. Why would I have questions of a more personal nature? Can I ask you about the Endless? My kingdom? I will oblige. How were they created? A ritual masterminded by my father. Ancient history. I wouldn't want to bore you with it. No, please, tell me everything. Woo! 60. My father was a healthy man, never ill, never tired. He seemed to shrug off accidents that would leave a lesser man with broken bones. So it was strange how terrified he was of death. The very idea shook him to his core. As I was nearing adulthood, he gathered a legion of mages and theurges and priests from across the sky realms and tasked them to find the secret of immortality. Judging by the fact that you're still around today, it seems to have worked. In a manner of speaking, yes. After numerous failed efforts, they devised a solution. It would require dozens of mages casting a spell simultaneously. Extensive construction of ceremonial shrines, braziers, and idols across the kingdoms, a bargain struck with an ancient god and a sacrifice. Which god? I do not know. Once I heard my father refer to it as a shadow of a dream or the dream of a shadow. I forget which. Long story short, the ritual failed. It created a twisted parody of immortality, afflicted with hunger and decay, and instead of affecting just my father, it cursed half the kingdom. Only half? Half the kingdom were endless and hungry. The other half did not last long. The great devouring commenced. And what happened to your father? I don't know. Perhaps he was one of those who remain mortal. The universe is cruel that way. Do I have questions of a personal nature? These aren't that. Oh, I guess tell me about your father, since we're gonna go try to find him. My earliest memory is him sitting atop his throne, looking so grim while I sung for him. Then as I hit a particular high note, his dour face broke into such a broad smile. It was like magic, like the sun had risen over a cemetery. In those days, I would kneel beside my bed and pray to a goddess whose name I have now forgotten, that my father would never die. I was too young to know that gods pay no attention to the prayers of their people. Do you have heirs? No need for heirs. I will be here forever, and the endless cannot have children. When was the last time you interacted with a mortal? Let me see. Some years ago, I forget how many, a mortal came to the Castle of Ribs seeking to become endless himself. The seneschal was not able to dissuade her. She barged into the throne room, much like you have. I turned her away as I turn all such pilgrims away. We will add no more to our number. Thaw must be the last. Oh, it's interesting. He's the one that made the meat farm. Thanks, Queen. Oh, sorry. I missed your comment, Skagai. Don't know, after your last challenge run, you think you're fully retired with Elden Ring? Don't want to deal with Radon or Bale ever again? Oh, I get that for sure. I'm like pondering doing like a playthrough with Invasions when it comes out, but I'm not sure if I'll do that even. I might just start invading. The oft-discussed length of the game, still a dissuasion for me on many fronts. Just so damn big. And I think a lot of the things that make it like really interesting on the first playthrough, the sense of scale and the sense of exploration, are not, they don't provide the same experience on the second playthrough. Or third or fourth or fifth or sixth, you know. They can kind of just be things you need to get through, and that's not a great feeling. Lush Farms. Could ever keep. Content is low quality, repeated to bosses add tedium. I hear that. I'm not sure I quite feel that way. But I understand it. Tomb? Oh, that must be the tomb right there. Now, how do we get to that? To the, I want to get to the portal. We only have the 2 quests right now. Interesting. I feel like we talked to most people in town, too. I'm friends with the Queen. Stand down. I'm friend. God damn it. I never listen. What is most likely to happen is I will I don't know. I'll have to think about it. There's part of me that wants to make an invader. I'm not sure that means like playing the whole game though, right? We can make an invader without playing the whole game. What are you doing over here? Are you gonna give me a ship? This is where it all started. The mercenary outfit known as the Dark Stars. Vela, Jack Basalt, and Orlaith. Just the three of them in a cave with a rickety sloop. I want that sloop! Barely skyworthy. On one of their first jobs they found me. Or rather the real me before I looked like a rubbish painting. She grins. The three of them damn near killed me. So wait, you fought, Vela? That's right, stranger. They've been hired by a Riovan noble to round up Wiccans in Hollowshire. Back before the Union was here in full force. So I woke up one morning with Orlaith's sword at my throat, in her full Emberian armor. It was quite the shock. Though not as much of the shock I gave her, a bolt of pure electricity surging through all that metal. And so we fought, me and my godlet, versus the three of them. I almost escaped, but seeing Vela fight is something else. Usually I can scry what someone plans to do, but Vela's thoughts are bristling with possibilities. Before I knew it, she was behind me with a dagger to my neck. I thought I was dead, but she simply asked, "How would you like to be a merc?" And so they brought me back here to their hideout, and 3 became 4. You have to understand, stranger, I'd spent my youth cowering from the Union and their agents. My parents taught me all I knew of Wiccan magic, of how to hear the language of cipher in all things. But when my parents vanished, I was left with no one. When I told Vela my story, she wept and embraced me. It had been a long time since I'd felt the touch of another person. And looking into her eyes was like staring into the void. Normally, stranger, I can read people, catch a glimpse of what's to come, but Vela, her future was a tangle of infinite possibility. She was unreadable. It was intoxicating. Those first few years with the Dark Stars, it was the first time I felt like I belonged somewhere. My comrades didn't fear my cipher, they relied on it. You never mentioned you were a Dark Star. She smirks. That wouldn't be very mysterious of me now, would it? I have a certain reputation to uphold, being a ghost and all. Besides, as far as I'm concerned, the Dark Star company that I knew is gone. I demand an airship. Oh. Okay. In those early days of the Dark Stars, Vela took contracts from anyone, the Union, the Wiccans, even outlaws, but it was about the cause, not the coin. She couldn't stand the thought of being like her father, whose military campaigns had wrought so much upheaval. So if a contract smelled fishy, we turned it down and went hungry. We didn't mind. But when we took a job, nothing could stop us. It wasn't long before our numbers swelled and we outgrew this tiny cave. Soon enough, everyone from the lowest ruffian to the loftiest noble knew of the Dark Stars. What made people want to follow Vela? Vela cajoled us all with intoxicating dreams. We weren't just going to get rich, we were going to build something that neither the Union nor the Wiccans had. A place free from gods or masters. A paradise. A heaven. Those times were the happiest of my life. We fought together, drank and danced together, dreamed together. But it was not to last. So what went wrong? To pay the new recruits, Vela had to be less scrupulous with her contracts. I clashed with her at times. When she slew the minor god Cernan, I flew into a rage. I never wanted the blood of a god in my hands. But it was when she found that damned Emberian key that things really got out of hand. There's an island drifting to the northwest of the Clockwork Kingdom that contains the wreckage of the Black Goblin airship. Meet me there and I will finish this story. I need a ship! God damn it, Ghost. How am I supposed to get there? Motherfucker. Give me one of those Riovan contracts. That's what I need. Not a bomb. It's not what I need. Is this a Riovan contract? No. Fuck. This feels like it would have been a good moment to give a was I gonna say? This would be the perfect time to give me the airship after telling me about the story and the sloop. Sorry, Chad, I got a text I gotta respond to. The other exciting part about the release date for, or the other interesting part at least about the release date for Tarnished is that it does, I think, guaranteed Dustbloods this year. I would think. Maybe late this year. Yeah, I mean it was already a fair assumption, but at least it's kind of confirmed. Quasi-confirmed. We'll probably know when Dustbloods releases in a couple hours. That would be surprising. And unwelcome, frankly. Karen, welcome. I would find that unpleasant. I need some Emberian ore, and I need it now. How do I use this thing? Unclear. Is it like... How do I put it in my tool belt? No. How does it summon the skeleton? I don't get it. Summon an additional skeleton? I didn't know I could summon skeletons at all. Wait a second. What spells do I have? I don't remember a summon skeleton spell. I read that wrong the first time. I guess we won't equip that. I have no idea how to summon a skeleton, so... No, we need that good Emberian. Oh, that is entirely possible, Karen, yeah. That's tomorrow, isn't it? $5 p.m. on a Friday. The hell? Seems like that's kind of weird, isn't it? This is just 5 p.m. Eastern, I guess. I'd say that's a weird time. Entirely too late. For a Friday. That's okay. East Coast is always getting hosed on the times for things. More? How many keys are there? That's already 3. It's gonna move this coffin, I suspect. What the hell is the third one? I guess we could put on our lore glasses. that useful at this point, maybe. Where's the final key? Aha! Something changed. Aha! As predicted. Ethereal Flechette shoots a tightly coiled bolt of magical energy to damage a single foe. This spell makes a particularly versatile weapon because of its unusually quick incantation. I like the sound of that. Hello. Are we friends? No, we are not friends. Well, that is fast. Damn. Fast as hell. Oh, shit. It does look like an interesting landmark, I agree. The Northern Mausoleum. Yeah, so Duskblood's release date, maybe some more footage, maybe some game footage. Maybe it's too early for that. Maybe some more information on the goddamn mechanics. That'd be nice. It's been a fucking minute since that first trailer. You hit enemies till they die? Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for a little more detail than that, I have to be honest. I'm just pushy that way, I guess. No. Thank you. Hello? Oh, we should actually be using this. They like their lore keys in this kingdom. They love them. Ooh. Door's no longer barred on this side. The Ring of Potency. This ring increases the potency of potions. Many alchemists utilize magical items such as these to savor every drop of utility from their concoctions. My only, yes, the Queen of Silver. Not quite critique. Observation. A lot of these, like, boost items, outside of, like, the hats. Like, I'm not sure the rings are necessary in this game. There's just, The combat's not so sophisticated as to require all these little bells and whistles. I guess it gives you stuff to hand out to the player, but this urn is deathly cold to touch. It's sealed tight. An inscription reads, "Here are the ashes of untold numbers of endless, who were burned by the living in the years of devouring. May the gods have mercy on us all." I have a feeling this is related to a quest that I have not acquired yet. So you hit enemies until they die is surely correct, but who are your enemies? No, you can't come in. Go away. Why won't you let me in? Because I paid for the exclusive right to live in this tomb. I'm meant to be feigning death, not entertaining visitors. Go away. Who are you? My name is Migar, and I don't care who you are. Get your own crypt. I paid for this one fair and square. Oh shit. Let me in, Migar, please. Gah! No! What if I put on a hat that you can't see, though? What would you say then? Let me in, Migar, please, with a hat on top. There's a long pause from the other side of the door. Then, a sigh. Fine. You hear the sound of a bolt being drawn back. The door swings open. Don't mind my sword. Well, I guess mind it for 1 second. Don't mind me while I bash this crate. It's just a stupid throwing knife anyway. This is quite clearly not a normal endless. This Migar is a ghost, and the original Migar who was locked here is nowhere to be seen. What are you looking at, mortal? You're a ghost? What? Poppycock, I'm flesh and blood, just like you. To demonstrate his point, he waves an arm at you. It passes right through you. He smirks at you, apparently believing he's proved his point. I think you were eaten by a catacomb worm. I didn't know that was a thing, but that does seem likely, I suppose. When you say this, the ghost's eyes go blank. He stares into the distance for a long moment, then jumps back with a shriek. He backs away, staring up at a memory that only he can see. No, please, ferryman, save me, no! He curls up into a ball, sobbing, and won't say anything else. Hello? The ghost's eyes go blank. He stares into the distance for a long moment, then jumps back with a shriek. He backs away, staring up at a memory that only he can see. Well, good job, me. We've somehow traumatized a ghost. Well, I guess this is where he died. This does suggest that there's a worm, catacomb worm further down. Re-traumatized the ghost, yeah. He'd already well, maybe not. Maybe we won't find the worm. Then we're gonna find shit. I guess that's the end of that. We can't help him find peace, move on to the next life. Somehow maybe move out of here even. Alright, let's go try to get into that portal. I would like to attempt that. It would be nice to finish off that quest at least. If we can somehow manage it. I feel like one re-traumatization was sufficient. When do we get to fight the giant hermit crab in the sky? That's what I want to know. How do we get up there? Is it just that bridge that takes us up there? Seems likely. Crab battle? Hell yeah. Show him what for. Hey! This is like the door that was in the Clockwork Kingdom, which makes me think maybe they're connected to a later part of the story. Interesting. Interesting. Sentient worm. This looks like a tower to me. Are you spoiling what's inside, game? Even though I can't get inside. Is there an illusion? Oh, you? Oh, this is where he hangs out. Hey, can we chat, sir? Oh, I have to go up there. Okay. I'm ready to chat to the sentient worm. Been watching him fly around the whole game. Oh. Out of my way. Got a worm to talk to. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, what? Who is... What's happening? Who was shooting me? Was it the other skeleton, or was there another one, a third? Oh, you've got a bow. I just couldn't see it. No, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Hello, sentient worm. I come in peace. Sort of. Not against skeletons. But to you, I bend the knee. Because I'm not a fool. The great creature looms overhead, engulfing you in blasts of putrid warm breath. Though the creature's mouth does not move, a voice creeps through your mind like a choir of whispers, somehow deafening in their unison. You are fortunate, morsel. You are tasteless. This worm has no interest in your flesh. Who is this? We are a collective of thoughts, trapped within the mind of this worm. We are endless, a lingering echo of this worm's victims, devoured from within our crypts. Oh, that's cool. It is rare to speak with a morsel such as yourself. We have waited a long time for such an opportunity. Will you help us with a certain matter? Yes, absolutely. Where's that option? All right, perhaps, but I have questions first. About this task. Let us explain. We share a body with this worm, but we do not share its hunger. We are, after all, a remnant of its victims, and its feasts do not bring us pleasure. We are powerless to stop the worm ourselves, as we can exert only a limited influence on its body. But there may be a way to pacify the creature for a time. We would simply need a delivery. Delivery of what? We require the urns of anguish. You don't say. Sealed deep within the mausoleums. They contain the cremated remains of many endless who were long ago burned by the living. A cruel fate as their consciousness lingers, but with no body to provide sensation. The endless trapped in those urns exist in a perpetual darkness, so if they were to join us, it would perhaps be a better fate. The sealed urns have yet escaped the worm's nose, but the ashes are of such magical potency we are sure they would satiate the worm and the mausoleums would be left in peace. Bring us 3 urns of anguish and you will have our gratitude. 2 reside in the mausoleums, the 3rd is elsewhere. We know not where. Is there some reward? We maintain a sliver of control over this worm's body. We feel a treasure lodged in its throat, accidentally consumed in the last feast. Perhaps we could dislodge it. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. I've got one of them. Thank you, morsel. You're welcome, endless and dragon. Worm. In Skyrim Requiem, you can break most wooden bows enemies hold with charge attacks, and they can also do this to you. Good. A pox on the stealth archer. I guess they can't charge you if you're being stealthy, though. Maybe that just makes the stealth archer even all the more powerful. We found one urn. Well, look at all this. Look at all this, then. Oh, man, that's pretty close to the crab over there. It's a hermit crab. That's what we decided. I'm afraid it can't be changed. This javelin dude is a pain in the ass. You son of a bitch. I'm friends with the queen. You guys need to relax. She and I go way back. A lot of goddamn lockpicks in this graveyard. Whoa. Are we serious? Okay. Interesting. The ruins of Verdant. Oh, interesting. Hello. The Endless sweeps the ground with his rake, though he just seems to be moving around the dirt. As you approach, he looks startled. Ah, Breather. Didn't notice you there. Not often I see your kind around. Who are you? Who am I? Well, that's a good question. I've been wondering myself lately. I seem to have forgotten my name a few decades back. Was it Yem or Galupus, perhaps? Ah, it's all a jumble. Anyway, I'm the groundskeeper for the Duchess. Oh? At least I think I am. Not seen the girl for a good century or so, and I'm starting to wonder if I made the whole thing up. Can I visit the Duchess? You can sure try. Her family manor is over yonder, but it's mostly just a ruin now, and she's hidden the entrance with a spell. You'll have to figure out how to get across somehow. She's also enchanted a bunch of skeletons to patrol the place, so watch your step. They can't really think, it's just a spell holding them together. So they won't hesitate to swipe at you. What is this place? Time ago, before we lot called ourselves Endless, these islands were known as Verdant. Our houses were made from beautiful wood, not those huge stone tombs you see today. This part of the island is the only place left where you can see a remnant of how things used to be. The rest of it is all rotted away. It's also where the Duchess lives, but she never leaves her manor. Thanks, bud. I'm not sure we want to pursue the Duchess just yet. I would think we will I would like to do like the portal first. If we can do that. There's one of the mausoleums, maybe for the urn too. What's up, Aluminum? We did finish Clockwork Kingdom. You're not gonna believe this, but I don't think it was an entirely happy ending. It was a satisfying ending to the story of Oleg and Oleg's kid, though. I have to say, I liked it. It was a good story, a good yarn. I strangled Grok in a bathtub. I said it wasn't a happy ending. All that effort for a non-happy ending, what's the point? The journey, Aluminum, the journey. Strangled Claude in a bathtub. I'm not sure that Claude is that sensitive to strangulation. Oh my. Hello. I'm here to find an urn. Wait, what's that? I'm bleeding? The fuck is that? What? Is that the health bar of the monster? Come on, brother. Oh, hell yeah. A lock bug. This lock bug will weaken a lock's mechanism, making locks easier to pick. While the lock bug species is known for its love of intricate environments, this one had cipher etched into its carapace to make its a thief's best friend. Interesting. Another urn of anguish. So, we have to find that one that's not in a mausoleum now. It says the exact same layout as the other one, eh? Interesting. What's gonna be over here? Ah! No story in this one. No need to apologize, Sky Guy. Alright. So we've got 2 of the 3 urns of anguish. We must wander the earth in search of the 3rd. It's a very emo zone. That it is. Extremely. Oh, time for my lore cap. You can't stop me. What's my lore now? 90. 90, I dare you. That's what I thought. Can't stop me. No mortal, no endless can stop my lore now. My brain runneth over with lore. The ground quakes. It does, repeatedly. The terror of my wisdom. Oh shit. I have not used the shielding potion the entire game, I don't think. No, we might be on... this might be on the plateau where the portal is. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yep. It sure is. How delightful. Map and slash. You sorry fool. Whoop. Brother, you just told me. Oh, so I didn't even see your comment in life. No, I have not. I have not imbibed. Not even tasted Lord Ritter's estate. We're about to finish a quest right here. Natalia, the chief engineer of the Erudite Academy, has asked you to link 3 academy portals using the key she gave you. You have activated all 3 portals she asked for, and you should return to her in the academy for your reward. Don't hold my hand, I know. I remembered. The pages of the grimoire crackle with magical energy. A quill rises, quite of its own accord, before scratching on the page. Please write your destination. The academy, please. What I have done the incredible, the unbelievable. I have linked all the kingdoms of the Sky Realms. What prize do you give to me? I activated those portals for you. You did? Excellent work. And I'm guessing you're still in one piece? Okay, we got Delusion. 30 coins! I feel like you're undervaluing the amount of travel this took. No severed limbs or appendages? Wow. What are the chances these old hunk of junks would actually work? I mean, of course they worked, and I can't thank you enough for finding them. Here, take this. It's the least I can do. I feel like you didn't really uphold your end of the bargain here. I don't mean to be ungrateful. I don't mean to be ungrateful, but... You seem ungrateful. This claim clearly doesn't respect your intelligence. I've been feeling the same way. It's funny you say that. Metal Bird, how you doing? A portal is its own reward? I mean, yes, actually. Actually, yes, in the game, that's true. Does the door open from this side? Ooh, it does not. Oh, it does. Shortcut acquired. No lock can contain me now. I have the mechanical lockpick. I have the slug of lockpicks. I have glorious treasure to boot. I prefer slug. Hello. His voice rings from behind. Oh, it's Lord Ritter. From behind his golden mask, like a freshly struck. His voice rings from behind his golden mask, like a freshly struck bell. Abase thyself, mortal. You stand before Lord Ritter, champion of the Black Trenches, first over the abyss at Manticore's fall, destroyer of the Treborian fleet. Give me a reason why I shouldn't render you unto carrion. You have 5 words to argue case. I put on the wrong hat. We've no cause for quarrel. Oh, you simpleton. 30? Bah, I suppose we don't. But I remember a time when a living thing wouldn't have dared come within 100 miles of our borders. Those were the days. Very well. What do you want from me? I don't know. Nothing right now. Goodbye. I assume I'll find out. I got no clue why you're here, though, right now. Boo, boo, boo. Interesting. Boo, boo. Wee. Ow. Okay, this is the mausoleum right here. Lockpick. Enjoying the melancholy? I mean, it feels less melancholy musically than Clockwork Kingdom, honestly. Iron ore. I need Emberian game. Emberian. My boots leak, how you doing? We'll come back to the mausoleum later, I think. Boo, boo, boo. Odd. Odd little nook here. Dripping with more nostalgia for the past rather than mourning a future that failed to arrive. I suppose that's true. Oh, this goes on for quite a while. Okay. Oh, I'm tired. Not anymore. Boo, boo, boo. Sad. Uh-oh. Sir, I need you to back off. Need you to relax. Hey. We're robbing a graveyard. Feels a little inappropriate. Although I guess everywhere here is a graveyard, really, eh? So what are we supposed to do? Just not rob? Ridiculous. Oh, shit. A graveyard of skeletons is just a neighborhood. They won't miss it? They probably won't. What are they doing with this? They don't need money. They don't need ammunition. Well, maybe they need ammunition. They don't need coins. Think about how wealthy. How incredibly wealthy, like generational wealth, the lockpick manufacturer is in this kingdom. You think it's just one family that has the entire market on lockdown? They just make thousands and thousands of lockpicks? Like the Potter and Legend of Zelda? I don't think I've played enough Zelda to understand the reference. I'm sorry. Is that a Breath of the Wild reference? If not, I have no idea what you're talking about. To my knowledge, that's the only Zelda game. Except, I guess I... Ooh, what's all this then? This is curious. It's like a summon circle or a ward or something. Oh, what's this? Oh, I was hoping that would be the last urn. Damn. Oh, breaking every pot. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Do, 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 do. Hello. It was on this hill that the last defenders fell. Oh, how the endless swarmed upon them, how they feasted upon flesh and blood. I still see it, mortal. I can smell the sickly sweet stench of death. I can feel the cold chill of death upon my phantom skin. They made a second Zelda game where you play as the princess instead? Sick. Is that Tears of the Kingdom? This is a place of remembrance. If you have not come here out of respect, I must ask you to leave. I have come here to pay my respects. Oh, I appreciate the gesture. However, as a young mortal, you cannot hope to fully comprehend what happened here. For that reason, I must keep the tomb sealed. I said I came here to pay my respects. An honorable intent. I'll unlock the door to the rest of the tomb so you may mourn in peace. Thank you. Please don't question me. Buried Guilt by Vleklum, 1156. Ether spurred the gelatinous flank of his steed, but to no avail. The creature still floated at the same sluggish pace, its tentacles trailing through the grass. He had no idea where Lord Ardid had found such a creature, but it was little better than a silk slug. It swayed at an erratic pace that made Ether's armor shift and chafe against his ancient skin. His body was always racked with an assortment of pains and aches. Such was the fate of being endless, but this constant irritation caused chunks of his flesh to come away when he itched. Ugh. Flesh that would never grow back. As Ether crossed a weighbridge, he glanced below. Miles downward past floating islands and drifting clouds, he saw clusters of artificial lights, throbbing and pulsing in the gloom of the world's surface. For this story, dear reader, takes place in the first Cadaver Crusade, when Emberian cities still thrived. Ether's steed had stopped. He looked up to see a humble dwelling not a few decades old. Smoke rose from its chimney, betraying its mortal inhabitants. Lord Ardid would be pleased. He dismounted and drew his sword. Though his stomach growled, he would not feed today. Fresh meat was to be procured and returned to the war party. Rations were then distributed fairly. That said, Ether had long suspected that his lord liked to keep his troops hungry to cloud their judgment and foster their rage. The door buckled behind its weight easy enough. A boy stood before him, bewildered. Ether's sword slid gently between the boy's ribs and he crumpled to the floor. Somewhere, a woman screamed, a familiar sound of late. An old man burst forth and impaled Ether with a spear. This was somewhat irritating, as his chest was already so full of holes that it whistled in strong winds. Ether grabbed the man by the throat and raised his sword to strike. But something stopped Ether. As he looked at the man, he felt a stirring inside him. Something about those eyes. It was like looking into a cloudy mirror. Could it be? The old man had stopped struggling against Ether's grip, for the same distant recollection had dawned upon him as well. The old man swallowed, stuttered, then croaked. Father? Oh, wow. Ether's grip relaxed. He dropped the man, he dropped his sword. A horror engulfed him. The first glimmer of true emotion he had felt in a long time. Before he knew what was happening, a woman had picked up his sword and chopped off his head. The world rushed to meet him with a thud. He lay there, blinking slowly as his family hacked his body into pieces. They buried Ether in the garden in a gesture of undeserved respect. He kept his face motionless, though they thought him truly dead. So they thought him truly dead. He was too cowardly to do otherwise. It was a shallow grave, and sounds of the forest filtered down to him. When the guilt and shame subsided, he felt a kind of peace, being so close to those he once loved. Family, son. He mouthed the words in the dirt to an audience of worms and insects. But one day, or night, he knew not, he awoke from his mindless stupor to the sound of flames and screams. He listened to the cries, the carnage, the terror, but the silence that followed was worse. Then voices, movement, a dazzling light. He was pulled from the dirt by his hair, held aloft by the grip of Lord Ardid himself. The bastard's grin was a gash that spread from ear to ear. Well, well, he said, what have we found here? Ether looked past his lord to the smoldering house in the distance. 3 fresh corpses were lined neatly in a row. Definitely, this game has the best, books I have come across in a video game. Pretty comfortably, I would say. I will pay my quiet respects by looting this tomb respectfully. An alluring perfume. A perfume bottle inscribed with cipher, useful in persuading others with charm. Enchanted vapors can be powerful but unreliable. This item grants a small chance to pass a charm test that the user would otherwise fail. I don't fail charm tests. Actually, I have once, and it was very sad, but Normally, I don't fail charm tests. I was very respectful. Don't mind the empty chest. Hello. The ghost writhes around in the air, recoiling from some unseen terror. Jaws, nails, teeth, tearing, bursting, clawing at your flesh. Can you feel it? Oh, the agony. It's okay, you're safe. Nothing is attacking you. You are mistaken. 6 endless feast on my flesh they have done for hundreds of years. I am aware they exist only in my mind, but does anything exist outside of a mind? For me, they are real. The ghost is silent for a moment, wincing in pain. Say, mortal, do you want to know a secret? Yes. See those cliffs over there? They hide a graveyard, buried deep underground, one of many. A spell of illusion conceals the entrance. During the Great Devouring, the Endless gave in to their hunger, but they held on to their remorse, their shame. So they buried their victims far out of sight. My body lies behind those cliffs, somewhere. Which cliffs are you talking about specifically? Not entirely clear to me, sir. Anything else to say? Were there any games at State of Play that people are into? I didn't really see it because I'm not really checking for games all that much, honestly. But so I don't know if there were games that people were excited about. I know there's already, of course, the predictable controversy about female video game character. We don't have to talk about that unless folks want to. But I've seen the level of discourse, and I'm not sure how much there is to talk about. Oh, there was another Phantom Blade Zero. Was it a new trailer? Phantom Blade Zero is definitely on my radar. That might be the action RPG that is most intriguing to me. Interested as a female? That's a fair point. There have been like some unintentionally funny tweets about the lead character and the actress that she's modeled after. They're like, why did they make her ugly? And they show a picture of the actress like in full makeup. It's like, friend, have you ever? Never mind. You did lose your mind seeing that the God of War has a big jelly cube character and they're having Jack Quaid motion capture for it. That does seem like an unnecessary use of resources. Oh shit. Oh shit, look at that. This guy's endless. How'd you just kill him? Beats me. I'm just like that. Just got the skills. I did not see that Makuta, no. No, I don't, you know. Stay in your lane, Dominoes. Stay in your fucking lane. I don't need to know your opinion about about female video game protagonists. Oh, interesting. Mom of War could be great. The silly slime character and talking sword don't really do it for you, though. However, God of War as a whole has never really been your thing. I've not played any of the new ones. Someone was recently in here. Who was it? It was Book of Matches. Was recommending to me the 2018 God of War. I guess he enjoyed it quite a bit, apparently. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right, that's a whole thing over there. I played the original God of War 1 and 2 back in the day. Not games I particularly want to revisit, but I had a good time with them at the time. They had some like fun set pieces and it was like good hack and slash fun. The 2018 one is quite good and doesn't overstay its welcome. Yeah, books seem to be saying that the combat was actually pretty nice in it. I don't know anything. I don't know if he was recommending the story as such. I think he was just talking about the mechanics as being fun. But don't appeal to you, but they seem like they're good enough games from the outside. They certainly seem to be well liked on the whole. Until they made a woman in it. Idiots. What were they thinking? Oops. Hey, we critical spellcast into a wall. Fantastic. This thing is too fast for me. I didn't do oh, that didn't do oh, shit. Okay, we need to heal. Hang on. Hang on. I bet people are excited for Tomb Raider. Not me. That's another one where I played the original. I think I played the first two, actually. Same as God of War, but I'm not really interested. That's a franchise I'm kind of done with, I think. Red Doctor, hello. Am I gonna stream Onimusha? I am not sold on Onimusha yet. I'll try out the demo at some point. I'm not sure if it's for me. But I'll check it out at some point for sure. Of like the upcoming action RPGs outside of Neo 3, obviously, the Phantom Blade Zero appeals to me quite a bit. That one I'll be checking out for sure. There's like a you found all three. The new one is like exactly your thing. Isn't like the originals at all. Oh, okay. I've heard the demo is like way too easy, but I haven't played it. I'm just going by internet rumor. Neo 3 is no longer upcoming. Well, DLC is. The DLC is coming. The other wrinkle, though, is we're going to finish the Blood Level 4 run. And then that's going to take a while. Then we're going to have probably, I mean, honestly, that might be close to the time Elden Ring comes out. There might be time for a short game between BO4 run and Elden Ring. But then we'll be doing Elden Ring for a bit, I think, most likely. Not forever, but probably for a healthy amount of time. And then we might be on the cusp of Duskbloods at that point. Maybe I limit between, yeah. Might be something a little more different though, I don't know. AI limit's a little bit too soulsy to really be a break, an interruption. Hello. Oh shit. You bastard. BG3 Dirge? Yeah. Just a quick 155 hours. It's not DLC. Oh. VG3 does not have DLC as such. Disco? No. We'll do Disco again at some point probably. But I doubt very much I'll be playing any of the Disco likes. I doubt I'll be doing 0 parades. I guess it's not impossible, but we'll see. There's a YouTuber I watch who did play it. Mortismal? But I don't think I'll be doing it. I don't know if I'll play any of the spin-offs. A couple of them have like former disco writers. I don't know. It's all such a fucking mess. Esoteric Ebb is a possibility, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I just view like Disco as a lightning in a bottle. A beautiful game that will just remain its own thing. Very hard game to replicate, even like spiritually, even without all the other issues. Honestly, I think even if the team had stayed together, the likelihood that they would have been able to replicate Disco is extremely low. I would have been really skeptical, or I would not have expected them to pull it off, even if they had stayed together. No, the issue with no parades, it's not really like a true successor. It's not like the actual like original developers. It's all a mess. Esoteric Ebb is like clearly like inspired by Disco, but it's like a different development crew altogether. Yeah, it's the studio, but not the devs. Yep, and then the devs are split up into like two other games I think that are coming out that are Disco inspired. I have Citizen Sleeper. That's another possibility. Citizen Sleeper and Esoteric Ebb are both definitely possibilities. I did like Baldur's Gate 3, my boots leak. Yeah, I liked it quite a bit. I had a great time. My playthrough took a very long time, but I had a lot of fun with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Going down into the deep dark here. Hey, we know about this. Shutters means a long-ass mine. That's what that means. How many lockpicks have we just left sitting around? I feel like it's been like 100. Hello. This is a sacred place. You shouldn't be here. My siblings will kill you. You better leave. She knows what you are and what you intend to do here. I don't even know what I intend to do here. What do you suspect I'll do? We do not suspect, we simply know. Our mistress reveals the truth with absolute perfection. You'd better leave. Well, we'll see. Who is your mistress? My mistress is the one who will save this accursed region. She will heal us of the weight we've carried so long. You'd better leave. She knows what you are and what you intend to do here. I have not played Baldur's Gate or Baldur's Gate 2. I do own them, and I have entertained the idea of doing a BG1, BG2, then BG3 Dark Urge series, but that would take me like 3 billion years to stream. It would be fun, I think. I think it'd be a lot of fun, but it would take a very long time. Ow! Oh, Jesus. Dragon's Dogma. I played 2 streams of that. Honestly, it does seem fun. I suspect we'll play Dragon's Dogma when we get into another, like, 3-year gap between From games or something. Well, maybe. I don't know. Now we also have, like, Rogue Trader. The queue is always growing. Glorious silk. Something has changed. Did a door open? New streamers you follow are all Dark Souls Elden Ring veterans. You have no business playing those games due to falling well outside your wheelhouse. I mean, Dark Souls 1 is practically a retro game at this point. You could claim it. I like how these things have crystals on their bodies here. Demon Souls as well, for that matter. At least the PS3 version. Only Pinco and Pix. Pix has been doing like some Night Rain, right? Occasionally. Pix does not stream at a time where I can ever watch, really. That's always been true. You guys are interesting outside of From Software content? Well, I do appreciate that. Oh, it's a wizard zombie. Oh wow, that did damage. Dark Souls is as old now as Kingsfield was when Dark Souls came out. Jesus Christ, that's kind of crazy, actually. Kingsfield. Man, it's hard to put myself mentally in the space of when Kingsfield came out. It's not a game I played, but I was certainly, you know. Oh wow, look at this. I was certainly like conscious and gaming at the time in that era. I'm already lost. Not true. Kingsfield is as old as Demon Souls is, though. It's still pretty old. I think Aluminum was probably just making a joke about the whatever, you know, the Wonder Years joke. These things do damage. Ow! Don't kill me. I'm completely lost. I got turned around and I don't know which way I'm going anymore. Shit. Sir Gray. I hope Sir Gray's doing alright. I haven't seen him around in months. I think his work must be crazy busy or something. Seemed like he was away from his home for a long time. I assume for work. That seems to have persisted for quite a while. Hopefully he's doing well. Dear God, I have no idea what the hell we're doing now. Ugh. Can't orient myself at all here. Oh good, lockpicks. Wait, when did I get another greatsword? Didn't even notice that. Yeah, the Kingsfield series are kind of dungeon crawlery. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is fucked. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh Lord, he's coming. The crystal was almost like a beak. Why am I crouching? Why am I slowed down? Why can't I move? Did he cast slow on me or something? What the hell's going on? Why can't I move properly? What the hell is going on? Boost. Oh, it's the airship. What the hell is happening? Oh, I was crouched. Oh, I'm not. Wait. I cannot... What the fuck is going on? I cannot move properly. What the fuck happened? Interesting. Okay. Can try to dispel. If we had bought it. Thought I did buy it, actually. Why am I moving like I'm in molasses? It would take so much time, my boots leak. That would be like 300 hours. What the hell is going on here? I have no idea what's going on with my controls. Why am I stuck? I'll lose my progress, won't I? Since my last save. No, it's not the sword. We've been using that for a while. Hello. Hey, what's up, Astrid? Thank you for freeing me. I thought I was done for. Who are you? I'm Inquisitor such and such of the Apostatic Union, at your service. What's an Inquisitor doing in these mines? There were 4 of us sent to investigate a possible Apparently I can't speak. A possible Class C god entity. But I was separated from the rest of the tribunal and taken prisoner. I'm not sure what became of my comrades. We weren't able to nullify the god entity. Our quest was a resounding failure. I can help. Yes, perfect. Take this. It's a terminus prism. It can kill a god entity like this one. Oh, thank you. You can set this whole mess right. I need any supplies you've stashed. Of course. I keep these defense potions hidden in case of emergencies. No, not shield potions. This terminus prism, it can kill a god. Only fledgling and god entities like this one which are undergoing apotheosis. The prism has no effect on an older god entity. Before we were separated, my tribunal determined that this crystal entity is currently in an advanced stage of apotheosis. At this stage, a god entity is still malleable to the imaginations of its followers. That's how the prism kills the entity. You can set this whole mess right. What will you do now? I'll make for the surface once I have a good opportunity. I'm in no state to fight, so I'll have to slip through somehow. Alright, thanks. I'm gonna take a nap. See if it fixes this mess. Oh, I can't sleep here. These are perfectly good cots. Well, that still works. Still zooming around with this. Oh, shit. Iberian? Fuck. No. Yeah, that fixed it. That's weird. Wonder what the input combination was that caused that slowdown. Or I wonder if I really got tagged with the slow spell. That'd be kind of interesting. Okay, we hit that one already. Well, well, well. Okay, so where's the other? Oh, up there. Well, that didn't do it either. Interesting. Oh, I didn't see that one. That one's kind of hidden, isn't it? Okay. The Ring of Mana. Such rings of vitality are widely used in the Apostatic Union. Trapped within the gem is an endless spell which bonds with the wearer's neural system. No thank you, Elon Musk. I've already got a Clockwork Kingdom cipher in my brain. Don't need a mana ring on top of that. I've already got the occasionally smart ring. I've got the ring of spellcraft crits. That's like a smart ring. Okay, we have not been that way yet. The thing is, I don't remember where we came from even at this point. Down here? No, not down here. Oh, shit. Good heavens. I didn't come from this way. How did I... Jesus Christ. I have no idea how we ended up where we ended up. Astounding. Everything is being made clear now. How marvelous. I can see it. She stands in awe of the visions before her. What do you see? A body amalgamate, abstract geometry and structure, perfect in its form, steeped into sorrow beyond compare. The true form of the divine, the great continuum of all that is. Who are you? I was once a child, many children. We committed evils beyond redemption, but these are all her memories now. 1,000 perspectives refracted through her. We remember being devoured, remember dying, but we also remember devouring. That's what's really inside these crystals, you know, old wounds. But she is merciful, showing the truth even to a wretch like me. Is she a god? One day she will be, soon perhaps. But she is merciful, showing the truth even to a wretch like me. What does she want? She pauses as if listening for the answer. It isn't so simple, there's so many of her. She wants to save us from our cruel fate. We endless are all caught in this great misery, toiling away in a place without gods, eternal mourning on an island of graves. The tragedy of the Crusades hangs over this island like a grand condemnation. But there's something else, it's difficult to explain. She wants to heal, too. More than that, she wants to escape. There's rage there, almost like a cornered animal or a man in a cage. But she is merciful, showing the truth even to a wretch like me. Take care. Oh my god. This place is enormous. I'm just like wandering. Hello. Oh my god. Oh boy. What? That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, guys. That's fucked up. Hey! We can make our badass sword now. Oh my, come on. How many there's like so many diverging paths. Jesus Christ. You don't say. Oh, but not this one, eh? Huh. What, pray tell, is the something that has changed? Something down there, maybe? Oh, good heavens. Is this where we started? Nope. Truly lost. Well and truly lost. I actually kind of want to try to find my way out, just to see if I can do, to see if I can do it. Oh, maybe. Oh, we did actually. Wasn't there a save point back somewhere close? Yes. This seems prudent, actually. No, wait, where was it? There. I think. Hey. All right. I need to get some sleep, and I'm very tired, so this seems like a good place to stop. We will return. Not tomorrow. Got family stuff in the early evening, and then sports ball in the later evening. So no stream tomorrow. Should be back on Saturday, though. Let's see who's up, shall we? We can raid Fala. Fala's doing some marathon. I think there's a free demo. Can't believe I betray you like this. The thing, you have to think about it this way. I am liberating you to go watch the sports ball. Game 1 of this finals was incredible. And I am giving you free reign to watch Game 2. Will Wemby and company bounce back? Will Brunson and company win a decisive Game 2 on the road? Who knows? Thanks for being here. Hope you have a great Friday and a great start to your weekend. Hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. Until next time, y'all take care.